live on Twitter. We're live on Facebook. And yeah, if you've never joined my live broadcast before, my name is Jason, as I said, from septictank.co.uk, and this is Septic Tank TV. Now, today I'm going to be discussing a very controversial subject called the Septic Tank Ban. All right, so the Septic Tank Ban, what is this Septic Tank Ban? Well, let me show you. If I just go onto here and just show you something now. If I go on to .gov, and you can do this yourself, right? So if you want to know more about the Septic Tank Ban, just go to gov.uk, government's website for the whole of the UK, and in the search bar there, just type in general binding rules. All right, and then you'll get quite a few different headlines, subcategories, stuff like that. Click on the third one down because it just gets straight to the point. And here we go. General binding rules. So that's another term for the septic tank ban. And it says rules you must follow if your septic tank or your small sewage discharge treatment plant releases or discharges liquid to surface water. So the septic tank ban, yes, it's making a lot of people cross, frustrated, angry, etc. if they haven't already got enough on their plates with Brexit and stuff like that. But I just want to reassure you, look, this broadcast today is full of good news for you. If you've got a septic tank, if you're a septic tank owner, then don't stress, don't worry about the septic tank ban. Not all septic tanks are going to be banned, only certain ones, and I'm going to show you which ones in a minute. And as I said, it all has to do with the general binding rules. But before we go there, I just want to show you this. If you've got a septic tank, let me just put that there, right? If you've got a septic tank, then one thing you must do, one thing you should do, if you want to save yourself thousands of pounds and make your septic tank compliant, is get yourself a free government compliance form. Okay, a free government compliance form. You can get one from septictank.co.uk. I don't want your money. There's no con, there's no sales pitch. Just go and get yourself a free government compliance form, right? So go to septictank.co.uk right here. All right, you can see it there. Just type in septictank.co.uk. Okay, it'll take you to my site here. And on the top left-hand side, you'll see beat the septic tank ban. Okay, and it says there, make your septic tank 100% legal with a free government compliance form. Okay, so just click that. All right, let's make the picture smaller. So first of all, you'll get this is what you'll see, a picture of my mugshot. Won't win any Oscars for it, but the point is it's very informative. Okay, you can play the video if you wish. To watch this video. On the 1st of January 2020, the UK government... All right, so I explain in a bit more depth about what the government septic tank ban is about. Basically, it's about that form there. All right, that form will save you thousands of pounds. To get your free form, I say free form, there's no con. Right, all you need to do is scroll down the page. There's a bit more information on there about the septic tank ban, but listen, just scroll down the page and then you'll come to this. This is the point now. To get your free government compliance form, just put your name and your email address in there, and I will send you a free government compliance form. Download as many copies as you want. You only need 3. Print them off, lodge one with your solicitor, put one on display in your kitchen, and it will save you, I kid you not, thousands and thousands and thousands of pounds. That's what the form looks like there. I think I might have one in the flesh here. I think I've got one in the flesh here. Hold on. All right, here you go. Here's one in the flesh there. That's what they look like, government compliance form. And as I said, download as many as you want. And that is one way that you can make your septic tank fully legal. Okay, so moving back on with this then, getting back onto it. If you've got a septic tank, right, So I'll just rewind a bit. Not all septic tanks are going to be banned. I've already said that. All right. Only certain ones are. When I say banned, the government will send inspectors around, and if your septic tank, here you go, is discharging to surface water, then they can ban you, stop you from using it. They can decommission it. All right. That's basically what this is all about. So let me give you an actual scenario now so you can see. All right, here we go. Let me just shut that down there. This one is what I want to show you. There we go. So let me give you an actual scenario of real situations in which people are finding themselves if they've got a septic tank, okay? So let's give you this one. So here we go. All right, so here is a property. It's by a watercourse, as you can see. And here is a septic tank. So let's have a look under the bonnet of the septic tank. Okay, so let's take away the grass layer. So there you go. That's revealed the septic tank. Now, this septic tank here is, you know, it could be new, it could be old, doesn't matter whether it's 5 days old, 5 years old, or 50 years old. This is a particular septic tank. It's what it's doing that it will be judged on. Okay, so there's the property there. So all the wastewater from the property, let's just take the tank side off here. All the wastewater from the property, as you know, makes its way into a septic tank. So there you've got an inlet pipe, and there you've got an outlet pipe. Okay, so all the wastewater leaves the property. So by wastewater, I mean stuff that comes from your washing machine, stuff that comes from your bidet, stuff that comes from your dishwasher, from your toilets, from your baths, from your shower, from whatever. All right, and then it ends up in the septic tank here. All right, so let me put the water in there, and that's what it looks like. It's pretty mucky, it's pretty horrible, but typically that is what the wastewater looks like that enters the tank. Okay, so now this is the problem. From there, as I said, there's an outlet pipe. So the water makes its way down the outlet pipe, down the pipe. Oops, sorry if that made you a bit sick then. Let's do that again. Let's do that again. I'll try and go a bit slower. All right, so there's the outlet pipe. Oh, get off. Oh man, what's going on here? Oh yeah, sorry. It's the controls. I'm new to this thing. Okay, so it makes its way down the outlet pipe, and there's the pipe there. All right, so there's the pipe from the septic tank. And what happens is the water makes its way out from that and then makes its way into the watercourse, the river. So there you go. So that is pretty much what happens. So that is what the government are basically trying to stop. They're trying to stop septic tanks polluting watercourses like the one I'm showing you. Now, if your septic tank is doing this, if it's going into a ditch, if it's going into a stream, if it's going into a culvert, if it's going into a dry ditch, they're not dry once it's drained, okay? It will become illegal from the 1st of Jan 2020. So what are your options? If your septic tank is discharging into a watercourse like this, what are your options? Okay, well, I'm going to show you a couple of options now. All right, so let's just come out here. All right, so there we go. So let me just put the tank panel back on. Okay, so bear with me a second. So there's the tank panel back on. Now, one of the options is you'll get some companies around and they'll say, you can't use your septic tank anymore. It's illegal, which you already know because I've just explained that to you. So many firms will come to you and they'll say, you need to put a sewage treatment plant in. Okay, so what is a sewage treatment plant? Well, I'm going to show you right now. A sewage treatment plant is like a septic tank, but it runs on electricity. Raw sewage goes into it, and then it treats the water so it can legally discharge into a watercourse. So let me show you. Let me show you one of these now. So bear with me a second. All right, so let's take that off and let's take that off. Let me do that and let me do that. Okay, so let me put this back now. All right, so here, so we're still at the same property. There we go. So this is what they mean by a sewage treatment plant. All right, so let's just take a closer look at the sewage treatment plant here. Let me take the cover off. Let me take that. Okay, so here we go. Here's a typical electric sewage treatment plant. Now, as you can see, so here we've got compressors. Here is a motor. So what happens is all the sewage waste from your property, because they've got rid of your septic tank now, all the wastewater from your property will come in to the treatment plant and then go into the compartment here. All right, so let me show you this. You see that? So all the waste goes in and it ends up in a little compartment there. Now these shafts and bearings and motors, they turn around, and the compressors and the motors in there oxygenate the water. So the bacteria can get to all the horrible, yucky stuff here. And then what happens is it makes its way from this compartment into this compartment here. And let me show you what. And it turns the water into cleaner water. Okay, so into a cleaner discharge. And then that water is sucked up these pipes here. And then it can discharge. So let me put the grass back on for you. Hopefully this will work. Oh no, I haven't fully put the grass back on. But the point is, it will make its way down this pipe and out into the water course. Now, that is one option that you've got. Remember, I told you you've got a few options, okay? Now, the pros and the cons of an electric sewage treatment plant. Right, so the pros are they will allow your sewage to be treated and go directly into a stream, river, etc. However, as you know, compressors and motors and bearings and cogs and shafts and all that kind of stuff don't bode well around water. So an electric sewage treatment plant typically comes with about a year's warranty. That's all. It comes with a year's warranty. You can pay anywhere up to like flaming hell, anywhere from like 3,000 to 25,000-30,000 quid for an electric sewage treatment plant, depending on the number of bedrooms you've got. Then you've got to pay at least 1,500 quid a year to run it. Okay, don't be fooled by people that say, oh, they only cost a little bit to run. They do, but relatively over the course of the year, they cost 1,500 quid to run. Then on top of that, you've got to get them serviced by an approved contractor. If you don't get them serviced by an approved contractor, then what happens is that the warranty on it is null and void. All right, so it's going to cost you, even a small one, you've got a budget for about 15, 16, 1,700 quid a year, which is a hell of a lot of money. It's getting on for like 10 grand to run these things over 5 years. All right, so that is option one, all right, to the solution of having a septic tank. Okay, so let me just put the cover on that. Oh man, where's the cover gone? Where's the cover gone? Cover's gone. Where's the cover gone? All right, there we go. All right, so there you go. That's a typical looking electric sewage treatment plant. So what's your other option? Well, I'm going to show you something that will blow you away. Right? Have a look at this. So let me do this. Okay, so now we've gone back to our septic tank. So remember the septic tank, that's what it's doing. And you've been given your quotes of 15, 20, 30,000 quid to put an electric sewage treatment plant in that's going to cost you 15, 20, 30 grand, I'm going mad. It's going to cost you anywhere from 6,000 to 25,000 quid to put in, and then it's going to cost you 10 grand every 5 years to keep the thing running. Let me show you an amazing thing. It's called a septic tank converter. Have a look at this, right? This is an amazing solution. Approved by the UK government and certified by the UK government and building regs and environmental agency. Have a look at this. You've got your septic tank, right? They're made, what I'm about to show you are made for the DIY market. Have a look at this, right? So you dig one hole and you dig two holes. So there you go, there's your holes. So that's your septic tank and all the gunk is going into there. We've shown you that. Then you dig two small holes, right? You just get a small digger to do it, get your builder to do it, get whoever to do it, right? Then what you do, you put an inspection chamber there. Okay, that's pretty straightforward. Let's zoom in and show you. It's a standard manhole chamber, septic tank chamber. Okay, so that's pretty simple so far, isn't it? Right. Then have a look at this. Right. There we get this. It's called an ecosystem. Look at that. Right. Okay. So there it is. Let's see if we can change the sun around a bit. Give you a better angle at it. Okay. Let's just make it maybe a bit darker. There we go. All right. Have a look at that, baby. Look at that. Is that beautiful or what? Right. But not only is it beautiful, you're not buying it obviously for its looks. But let me show you what happens. Okay. It's a non-electric septic tank converter, right? So let me show you what it does. Let me show you what it does. All right. So let's go back to our septic tank. Let me take the panel off. So there you go. You've got all your horrible, yucky, disgusting stuff going into your septic tank. It then makes its way from the septic tank through the manhole chamber. It then makes its way through this non-electric organic ecosystem called a septic tank converter, right? And then it goes from there down the pipe. And so now, instead of this horrible, disgusting liquid that comes out, right, you get pure, clean water. Look at that. How amazing is that? Okay. And that is what the septic tank converter does. It converts horrible, filthy, disgusting sewage effluent into a clean, legal discharge that can legally discharge into any watercourse, such as a ditch, a stream, whatever. And they're really easy to put in. Just get your builder to put one in. Just get your local builder or whoever, you know, to put it in. Take them a couple of hours to do so. And so let me just put the tank panel back on. Let me put the tank panel. There we go. And let me put some grass back over it. Okay, and that's what it will look like when you've put the turf over it or seeded it. And then you've got the grass layer over it. And there you go. That is what it looks like. It just blends beautifully into the countryside. All right, so now I've shown you an amazing tip. Okay, so this septic tank converter will save you thousands and thousands. So instead of having to spend £15,000, 20,000, 30,000, and spend 2,000 quid out a year in running costs, these non-electric systems are just $2,999. Have a look at this, right? Let me show you this. This will blow your mind. Let me show you this, right? All right, so let's just go back on here. So just go to septictank.co.uk, right? And just click on sewage plants. And there we go. You've got the septic tank converter here. And there it is, picture of it. But it's here. There you go, the ecosystem septic tank converter. Have a look at that. How cool is that, man? That is amazing. So it's non-electric. There's no smells, there's no noise, and it's really, really easy to install. And there's another video there explaining a bit more about it. And there you go, that's the price of it. And so it's made for the DIY market. So there you go, that's before and that's after. Before and after. So there you go. So that is what. So so there you go. So you've got your septic tank there. Just dig a hole, and dig another hole. Put your inspection chamber in. Put the ecosystem in. Put your pipe in, and job done. And so that, for me, when I discovered like you could get a septic tank conversion system, it just has changed the lives for so many people that have been quoted ridiculous amounts of money, you know, to put in sewage systems and stuff like that. Well, you don't need it. You just need a septic tank converter. And so there you go. So I thought I'd kind of help you by showing you this live. If you want to know more, then just go to septictank.co.uk. You'll find loads of information. I've got loads of videos, free videos on products that will help you to beat the septic tank ban and save you thousands and thousands of pounds. And don't forget, if you've got a septic tank and it's not going into a watercourse, then all you need to do is just get yourself a free government compliance form. All right, so I hope that's helped. Thank you very much for watching today. And listen, I'm back tomorrow with a couple more live broadcasts. So in the meantime, if you want some free help, free information, just go to septictank.co.uk or give us a ring on 0800 907 0051. And yeah, I'll help you fix your septic tank problems. I'll even, you know, if you just want free advice, want to know how a septic tank works, just give us a bell. So listen, thanks a lot for your time. You take care, and